Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I'll be converting this wireframe which we created in the previous video into this mockup using, guess what? Microsoft PowerPoint. Interesting, right? Let's start. We will now convert this wireframe into this mockup using simple PowerPoint. So let's begin. So we have a blank PPT. We are going to first insert a rectangle with rounded edge, and I'm just resizing. I'm going to make the corner little less rounded. Let's change the background color, and let's also make no border line. And let's bring it to the center. Next, I'm going to make the central indicator, which is going to be another rectangle with rounded corner. Okay, so this looks just about right. I'm gonna make another copy of it. This is gonna be the outer shape. Now I'm gonna put it in the background, basically just behind the first shape. And I'm just changing the background color, border color, all those basic stuff. Let's also change the background color of the first shape, which is at the foreground, and I just made that white, and I made another copy of it. I'm gonna change the color to green in a minute. Alright, so this is essentially going to indicate at what point the brightness level is. So I need to do something else. I'm gonna remove the rounded corners at the top. So I'll show you one easy hack. We're gonna use this feature. Okay, so what we have to do is we need to bring the other shape at the foreground first, and then apply the intersect. So now let's try it. Oh, we didn't bring the other shape at the foreground, so let's do that first. Just right click, bring it to front. So now it will work. Let's go to format shape and apply this. Okay, so see at the top now we don't have rounded edges. That's what I was trying to achieve. So now we are going to make the number pad. So we are going to have few of those rounded rectangles side by side. So we're going to have, in each row we'll have 4 rectangles. I'm just copy pasting. I'm going to change the color and all the other things in a minute. Okay, so now we have 4 shapes. Okay, so let's select all of them. Okay, so this now looks pretty good. So now we can make a copy. And this is my second row. And this is my third row. So I'm gonna ungroup the last row, remove the last shape and extend this one. That's gonna be our auto button. Alright, so now again I'm gonna select all, group them so that it's easy to move around. Okay, so now I'm gonna change the color. Let's just play around with few colors. Yeah, this looks fine. Now we are gonna apply some style. Yeah, this looks good. So we are done with the buttons. Now we are gonna style this. Let's apply this one. The white shape, we are gonna apply this one so that there is a effect and it looks like a real object. All right, so it looks pretty good now. So next is I'm gonna add the button labels. So it's gonna be 10%, 20%, and likewise we'll have like 10 numbers. I'm changing the color because I'm going to be copying the same one and just changing the number. So this is just faster, that's why I prefer to have all the labels and then I'll just drag them and put it above the buttons. Okay, so we are done with the first row, so let's bring these numbers to their appropriate places. Let's copy them and we'll change the label values. Okay, and let's now change the numbers. We don't need 4, so I'm going to remove this one. Let's again change to 90%, 100%, and the last one we're going to label it auto. Let's put them to their appropriate place. Alright, so I'm now changing the color. I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna change the font color to white. Alright, so this looks pretty good. So now we also need to put a label at the top. So let's again bring a text label. Brightness, we're going to make it italic and a little bigger, and also I'm going to change the font color. Do that next. Yeah, it's looking fine. Select it and yeah, let's change it to this color. Cool. So now we need to put another label just below that. And we're gonna write control the brightness of your room, and let's make it smaller, and we're gonna change the color to, let's skip this one. Yeah, all right, so this looks fine.
So we also need to put an arrow on this side. So for that we again need a rectangle shape with rounded edges, and I put I'm just trying to change the color to something which is gonna look fine. Yeah, this looks fine. And this arrow, we're gonna change it to some other color. I'm just picking one. Yeah, I think this one looks fine. No, this is too light. Let's make it darker. Yeah, this one looks fine now. So we are almost done. We just need to put the scale. So first let's complete this. Let's make this 33%, and we're going to put the scale on both the sides. So again, I'm going to use the simple arrow. Let's change the color, and let's make it a little thicker so that it's visible. So we need 10 of those. I just magnified the canvas. So now I'm just going to make a copy of it. Select, copy, paste, and place it just above. Again, I'm going to do the same. Select, copy, paste, and place them above. So we have 8. We need 2 more. And I'm going to put them below. Okay, so next I'm going to select all of them and I'm going to group them. Control G is for grouping, and then I'm going to drag it here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize it a bit. So see, this is a good thing because I have grouped them. I don't need to individually change the position or adjust the length. It will happen in one go. This is one of the advantage of grouping elements together. So this looks pretty good. I'm going to make another copy and I'm going to put it on the right hand side. All right, so yeah, so this looks pretty good. I'm just checking the alignment. Yeah, it's fine. So now let's put it on the preview mode and let's see. Oh, before that we need to put some style to the main screen. I'm gonna use this one. Now let's preview. Yeah, so this is our mock-up. We have the labels, arrow for the next screen, the main indicator at the center, and the buttons. And this is the auto button, which is currently being pressed. That's why it's in different color.
I hope you found the video helpful. Do let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions, comments. I'll surely get back. Also, if you wish to learn and explore how to create effective wireframes, do check out this crash course. I'll also put the link on the description box below. Alright, so with this I'm gonna end the video here and I shall see you soon on my next video. Bye!